to some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now we're gonna do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime is gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. God's gonna pay me.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down.
Hey, walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now looking to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So that brings up second down.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
He's going to throw again on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action on first down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On third down, Walker. This gets the first and more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Looking in the air here. He completes it in traffic. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
Brings up third and 1.
Here's the give on third and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Danger, Kate. danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running left, here's Walker. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Ryan begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. And we'll set him halfway back toward their own goal line. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. First down from the 42. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Baker. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Back to work after throwing the pick. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it on 2nd and short. Here's Walker running right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Working on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Another throw here on second down. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain, and that gives the Seahawks the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Walker on second. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Irving. And he takes the return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Baker now off the play fake. Pitch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now.
For Tampa Bay.
He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's going to let this go. Deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Baker now from the gun. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. It's complete. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And the Seahawks picked it up! And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Jump off, caught by his back. Up the perimeter, he's at the 25. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. Makes a tackle. He's still going. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On the move, headed right. The right side, cut by Wilson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Irvin here from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Motion man sent left. From the gun, Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. In the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Baker. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Walker on first down. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Juju Brents with a stop. And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Baker now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. To throw is Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Mayfield to throw for it. It's caught by Wilson. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Throwing, Baker. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out. A little short of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It goes for 32 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They'll throw it here on 1st. Caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Walker now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Bronco.
Dropping back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Back on 2nd and goal. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Mayfield. Lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, play action. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And you just get the play off. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Mayfield. Irving hauls it in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. That's good. We're on the first down. First down.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First down. Here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Offense up to the line fast. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 27 on the play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Big strike here to Moore. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Up. Alert.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
King.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
First down throw here. Mayfield escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Throwing again is Baker. Hits him on the out route. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after the catch. That is a job well done.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Looks like we've got an injured player, and that is Baker Mayfield, who's shaken up, Rock. Athletic training staff providing some assistance. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here's the backup. First throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
To the left, he's got Arroyo. Jukes away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He rolls to his right. Arroyo on the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gain 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks nearing their 9th win of the season. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing, Baker. Caught, nice gain left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucs have the first. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First and 10, it's Mayfield. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that That's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Chased out to his right. He sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. Mayfield to throw again. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Gotta have this on 4th down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue. And you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
19, Tiger, 19.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.